Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always,
rival tribal chief. My man over there in war times now. Okay, all right, bro. It's Survivor Series coming up. I see how you feel it. All right, it's all good. It's all good.
Dude, look, got a little tongue-tied. With me, as always, he's my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, a.k.a. EC's Wrestling Isaac Hayes, King 2 Code. Bro, what's good?
Man, you know what's good, man. It's the Wednesday night block party, man. You know, we kicking it GOW style with the people. Man, what's good with you?
Man, nothing much. Watch a little AEW. You know how we do. Dude, so far, not a bad show. We in the middle of the Continental Classic. So I'm excited to see what these next few weeks leading into the end of the year turns into. Well, other than that, bro, man, look, I'm excited to talk about this, but I'm also kind of curious to hear the people's thoughts, man, about Tony Khan once again trying to go up one-on-one against the great WWE this Saturday. Putting on Collision and Rampage from 8 to 11, running up against Survivor Series.
Yeah, I mean, look, honestly, I think people feel a certain way about Survivor Series. I mean, they'll watch it because there's hope that CM Punk will show up. But I there's a lot that people aren't really interested in that's on the show. So I can see people flipping back and forth to kind of just see what will happen. But I don't see too much craziness happening on Collision or Rampage. But then again, TK's got a wide range of people to just kind of just have and just to kind of do whatever he wants to with. So I don't know. We'll see what he puts together.
No. I mean, I'm excited to see what happened, but I mean, hey, so far, man, AEW Dynamite. What how you feeling about the show so far tonight, man?
I mean, man, the show started off good, man. I mean, it was a good show. I mean, it started off kind of cool. I mean, because we got Swerve and Jay Lethal starting off with the Continental Classic, and that boy Swerve after that hellacious fight, brawl, massacre, whatever you want to call that Texas death match that we saw Saturday. My man came out first, and you saw the wounds of that battle, of that war he had, but
yeah,
my man pulled out. He got the first victory, picked up the first 3 points, which was, like I said, was a really good match. I liked it. Real quick before I move on, man, what was your thoughts about it? What did you think of it?
I mean, I enjoyed it. We watched it live and everything like that. Got a chance to react to it. Dude, man, the one thing that was kind of weird to me, that kind of like annoyed me was, wrestling is fickle. It's a fickle sport. It's a fickle fan base. But the thing that kind of annoyed me was you had so many people leading up to this match, right?
Yeah.
That wanted Swerve to win. That was behind Swerve. Then Swerve wins. He's getting promoted all over the damn internet, social media, going viral like crazy for all the crazy spots. When he stapled himself in the chest, when he hit Hangman, when Hangman drank the blood and all that. Bro, okay, you know what? Franchise about to go in, man. Fuck it. It is what it is. We got time. The internet wrestling community is a bunch of pussies, okay? Because here's the fucking thing. They sit there, they bitch, they moan, they complain. When AEW first came out and said they wanted to be alternative, they were an alternative. Then people start bitching too much because AEW was becoming too much like WWE, and then you get a death match, and then you sit up there complaining about, it was violent, it was unnecessary. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? Like, you got so many people that love the match, that like the match, but you got so many people that's bitching and complaining about how gruesome and how unnecessarily gory it was. It was like, bruh, it's a fucking struggle. It's like you sit up here, you knew this match was going to happen. The story came down to this man breaking into this other man's house with his wife and his baby. And it's like, bro, you thought this shit was about to be all butterflies and roses? Come on, it's a fucking Texas death match. It's a Texas death match. You sat there and paid $50+ and tax to sit there and bitch about some shit you knew was going to happen anyway. I don't understand it. Now, if you just didn't like it because you just didn't like it, cool. Hey, you have the right to feel that way. But for people to sit up there and really just shit on a match and try to sit there and say, "Oh, well, that's why AEW is always going to be a second place competitor. That's why WCW went out of business. This is elementary and all this." Is like, bro, y'all bitched about AEW not trying to be like WWE. Now y'all saying this is exactly why it won't be WWE or reach the heights that WWE's at. It's like, make up your fucking mind. Do you want WWE or do you not want WWE? But I'll sit there and be like, okay, when AEW goes back to the styling and booking that it was known for once upon a time, I'll sit there and bitch about it now. Like, and then like the fans to show you how fucking fake they are. You got fans up here on the internet is fucking shitting on Swerve, basically saying he's overrated, he ain't this, he ain't that. It's like, bruh, y'all were just complaining about this motherfucker wasn't getting the shot. When he first came to AEW, him and Keith Lee was bullshitting back and forth. Y'all was bitching about that. He get a little dance with Nana, shit go crazy, win one fucking match. Now they it's a possibility he's presented like a top star, and now y'all shitting on him. Like, bruh, these fans are fucking stupid. I see why Vince McMahon didn't give a fuck about our feelings because of shit like this. Like, fuck, because of shit fucking like this. Because you bitch, and then when we give it to you, you turn around like the little pussies you are. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to shove a tampon in their fucking mouth and shut them the fuck up. That's what I feel about it. You a pussy. Go get a douche. Stick it up there and shut the fuck up. Get some Dove and clean shit out, you little bitch. Shut up. All right, man, I'm done now. Fake ass fucking fans. Little bitch. Tweeting from their mama's basement. Little hoe ass motherfuckers. Half you bitches couldn't even watch the shit live nowhere, you fucking illegal streamers. Fucking keyboard ass warriors. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting.
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just that shit irked me. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
I'm good now.
Oh, goddamn! Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot to unpack, but I got it.
I'm sorry.
I got you. I got you though. But I got you though. So let me break that down for y'all, man. Basically, man, WWE is what it is. AEW is gonna be what AEW is. It's a Texas death match. Okay. First and foremost, let's look at a few things. One, AEW has been around for 4 years. This is not the first match they've done where they've gone this extreme. So why are you shocked now? That's one. Two, it's a Texas death match. I mean, now was it a bit far for him to drink his blood? It was gross, but hey, it is what it is, and it was gross. It was supposed to be gross. It was supposed to go too far. It was over the top, but this was showing the depth of how much hatred this man had, that he wanted to beat this man so bad that he wanted to drink his blood. Have you never heard someone threaten someone like that? Where have you never watched a movie or a fight or anything like that, man, where people just talk shit like that? And he actually did it. He drank it. He beat the shit out the man so bad he drank this man's blood. So was it over the top? Hell yeah, it was over the top. But it's not the first time it's been over the top. The internet, the social media, or I should say, it just allows people's, man, just to bitch and complain about everything, man. Boo, too cold. I like franchise answer better. Yeah, no, I know you liked it better, but I had to give it the other people's version. But that's just all it is, man. Y'all got. I mean, you don't like it, but damn, to complain that Swerve isn't getting the shine, man, he's been getting the shine. Like my man took a beating and kept on going and came out victorious twice. Yeah. Twice. All right. He came out victorious twice. And then my man came out tonight and he won again. Like my man kicked off the tournament, kicked off the show.
Right. I mean,
Swerve is right where he needs to be. WWE wouldn't let him be this bold. WWE wouldn't let him be this brash. Now Triple H might have, but Vince and them messed it up already. So now he's doing this thing in AEW. And AEW is not supposed to be like WWE, man. The way they do their matches, man, it's more of a sports like style anyway, where you just got a league of guys that's just competing with each other, and that's really what it is. I mean, yeah, it's still scripted wrestling. Don't get me wrong, it's wrestling. We all know what wrestling is, but man, that's what I like about it. No, they don't really keep up with the records like they used to. They still keep up with the records as far as how people wins and losses, but you know how you keep the stand-ins and all that. You know, they don't keep up.
I did notice they kind of fell back from that a little bit, like putting as much emphasis on it.
Yeah, and they have, and they've changed that, but they you get to see different people that you never thought you get to see just wrestle, man. And sometimes you know how in WWE, man, you don't always get the matchup you want to see. At least in AEW, they'll at least give you the matchup. Sometimes people bitch and complain because you don't get the build. Sometimes I don't need a story. I just need to know one guy is legit, another guy's legit, and there are two guys that you know what I wouldn't mind seeing getting in the ring together. So if you do a straight up shoot kind of style match where you're gonna give me this matchup that I didn't realize I was gonna get on regular TV or any other time, hell yeah, give it to me. I want to see it because you can build something from it. So I'm giving the more politically incorrect correct answer there, Earl, and I understand your feelings, but my man is not wrong. The social media allows the people to really just bitch and complain, man. When you know, anytime somebody does something good because of what they like isn't doing it, they got to complain about the other people not doing it. So it is what it is, man. Look, if you've been watching wrestling like some of us, this was fine, but you got to understand, man, a lot of the people that watch wrestling now or were watching wrestling or started watching wrestling, they were watching it when Vince was controlling it. And it was it was the PG cookie cutter, watered down, hustle, loyalty, respect wrestling that it was. And to them, that was the greatest because that was the best to them. To us, we all know what came before. So that's the problem. The problem is you have a lot of casual people, even the some call ones who are who know. I don't think they really know, or they just forgot. They have selective memory.
I think that's the big part. That's the big part. You know, and again, like you got Cornette and shit, like Cornette is Cornette. You know, I mean, I take what he said with a grain of salt, but it was just he was like the main person that was shitting on it. And again, you know, hey, feel how you feel, but I'm just like, you know, God damn, I know we're not always right. A lot of times we're not right, but hell, it's real talk for real fans. You know, we don't come on here always to be right. We try to give y'all the right information when it comes to news and rumors, but when it comes to opinions, we say what the fuck is on our mind. You can kiss ass and choke on a sack of nuts if you don't agree. That's fine, but it's just like, yeah, man. It just my thing is, you know, consistency. Be consistent. Like again, you say this term a lot, and I want to use it. Drinking the Kool-Aid. You got so many people that drink the WWE Kool-Aid. And look, bro, we've said this, no company, I don't see no company, probably ever at this point, becoming bigger than WWE. So that's a fact I'm willing to accept.
No denial about that whatsoever. WWE is the best. They are the majors. They are the top motherfucking brass. Yes, we're saying that, but hey,
but to sit there and deliberately shit on AEW to me, it's just like because you like, and the crazy part is, bro, like especially on Twitter. I know you more so handle the Facebook side of GLW and I handle the Twitter, but it's like when you look at the Twitter, it's crazy. You have what's up, Leo? You got people that will literally pay tickets to go to a Dynamite or a Rampage or a Collision. Pay ticket. I don't care if it's $10 or not. You pay to go there just to take a video of the empty sections and talk shit. Like, bruh, you're a fucking loser. You paid money to put in this man's pocket just to go talk shit about him?
Because like, that's what today's economics is. The economy of work is social media. People that people are trying to make it through social media by being influencers and all that shit. So you go to shit and you take pictures and you shit on it. And that's all that's a lot of what this shit is, man. A lot of people are just doing nothing, man. That's why it's really hard to really enjoy things, or when you really get something and you enjoy it, and then people want to crap on it so bad, so then they decide to cancel shit. Like there's so many shows I didn't got into, but it didn't got canceled because people want to bitch and complain about, oh, the story was going good, but you shouldn't have did this. But god damn it, shut the fuck up. Like let
Yeah,
these people be great and doing what they doing.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
enjoying my show. What up, Clive? What up, Leo? Earl
Live,
in
what's
the
up, man?
building, man. It's the Wednesday night block party, man, right before the holiday, man. So hey, I just want to give a shout out to all the people, man, for showing up and hanging out with your boys, man, here on this holiday eve of Thanksgiving. But nah, man, people, you like I said, man, I had to let you just go with you. You know, I didn't know that's what you was gonna do, but you know,
I didn't either, to be
when we
honest.
shoot from the hip, man, sometimes you got to just duck and just just wait till the bullet stop. Wait till the gun stop firing. And my boy had 100-round clip ready to go, and I just had to let you run that boy off. But
Nah, I appreciate
you
it.
weren't wrong though, man. It is too many people bitching and complaining. Don't get me wrong, man. We have our critique on what we like and what we don't like, but dude, we sitting here and we're enjoying it all. Like, cause when have we ever had this much wrestling to just do? Is it sometimes too much? Yes. But I remember a time when it wasn't, and it was just when one company. And don't get me wrong, TNA had its moments, but it had its moments. Ring of Honor was there; it had its moments, but it had moments. Where AEW is kind of there, they have their moments, but their moments are a little bit more far and few. There's their direction and everything. It's not too different, but it's different. So it's not WWE. It's not what we're used to from there, and we're seeing it on live TV. Maybe that's just what it is, man. It's just the build up and the hype and everything to it. Everyone thought this was going to be the greatest wrestling company in the world, but we all knew Vince had all the best wrestlers, and other companies still had wrestlers are contracted to other companies, man. So it wasn't like
Yeah,
AEW was just going to take who the hell they want. It ain't like
right,
it's an expansion draft and you just get to take
right.
what you want. No, man,
Yeah.
they got to work with who they got. But it is what it is, man. But right now, we're getting a recap of the tag team champions, Ricky Starks and Big Bill, retaining those belts. They're showing Jericho, and they really messed up Jericho's arm on that steel steps.
Yeah.
The Golden Jets beat the Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks walk away like little whiny bitches that they are. Uh, but bro, we got a promo from Orange Cassidy, Hook, and Shibata. Obviously, what's the name still wants a title shot at Shibata for the Pure Championship. Willa Yuta, he still wants a title shot. MJF came out to the ring. He was talking his shit. Adam Cole was talking with him. He basically played Joe and didn't want to give him the title shot, but Cole basically told him, "Nah, bro, you need to do it." As we are watching Big Bill and Ricky Starks beat up Jericho, damn, or am I behind still?
Yeah, you behind a little bit because when you catch up, you're gonna laugh your ass off at this shit.
Okay, but that little stuff happened, but eventually MJF ended up accepting Samoa Joe's offer. I'm sorry, you know, um, he rewarded him for helping him retain the ROH tag team titles. So at World's End, we're going to get MJF and Samoa Joe for the championship. And then, man, we saw the former JSA get their ass whooped by Hook, Orange Cassidy, and Shibata. And then, of course, man, Adam Cole told Roddy Strong he is no longer his best friend. He is annoying as shit. Uh, and then Christian Cage, of course, man, he made Luchasaurus more of a bitch in the ring. He told Nick Wayne he's the golden child. And Edge came out and gave some spears, and that is what it is. And then, of course, Jay White beat Roosh. And right now, it looks like we're getting ready to talk to Toni Storm.
Timeless Tony. Must I say, Mariah May in the background, even in black and white, looks undeniable. You chill.
Man,
We
I
got
mean, she's
timeless
the
Tony.
new champion. I mean, she's the new champion now, so it's only right.
Of course, of course. Earl says Tony Storm promo is a page directly out of wrestling of old. Of course, man.
It
It's
is.
timeless. It's timeless, Earl.
Like, I wonder how long she's been sitting in the bag with this. Like, like just, I mean, my God.
Are you talking about like the gimmick?
Yeah, man. I just really just wonder.
She had to have had it for a while because, bro, it seemed like right after she lost her title, it seemed like that next week is when you just seeing like the metamorphosis. Like already, she just became like a whole new person, which I
All right.
love it. It's working. It worked.
It works for her, like she's making it work. A Sky Blue coming out.
Timeless Tony Storm. I ain't gonna lie. That just sound like a hell of that sound like a Hall of Fame name. Timeless Tony Storm. Ugh. You got classy Freddie Blassie and timeless Tony Storm. I
Hey,
like that. I like
uh,
that.
it is nice. All right, man. We got Ruby Soho. We got that girl Sky Blue, and we got Anna Jay in the trios match for the women. All right, man. I like that. I like this little.
Hey, hey,
I like
hey,
this
hey.
little mix up.
I like
We are
it too.
caught up with the show, by the way.
I like it too. Yeah. I see Sky Blue got rid of her hat. So I guess we're going back to dark blue now, huh?
I mean, she's a little bit more uh eccentric, I guess.
Yeah. Hey man. So I do have a question. I can't recall if we dove into this topic in shows of the past. So I feel like I bring it up now while we're killing some commercial time. Swerve,
Okay.
man. I was
So,
listening. I was listening to some of our competitors.
mhm.
Just because I like to be well versed in wrestling. I don't believe the GOW is the only thing going, but I believe we are one of the best things going. Yeah. Uh, they were talking about Swerve, and they were like, "Do you pull the trigger on him being a face right now?"
No.
I said no. And then somebody else was also like, when I was listening to the show, they were like, it can kind of be like a Steve Austin thing where Steve wasn't a face, he wasn't a heel. Steve just kind of did what he wanted to do and acted how he needed to act according to the situation. So if he was in the storyline or a feud that caused him to be more of like a dick or asshole, he might have came off a little more heelish. But if he was in a feud that maybe called for him to kind of be more like the anti-hero, it might have came off a little more baby faces. But he was always him. He didn't. He always kind of teetered that line of like I in his own lane type shit.
First and foremost, the person that gave that analogy don't know wrestling and they don't know Steve Austin. First of all, once he became Stone Cold Steve Austin, he was the face. There was no back and forth. There was no moment where once he once he once he kind of became that glass shatter, beer slug and middle finger and giving the middle fingers, throwing the stunners to Vince. Once he started becoming that guy, and the fans were cheering for it, it didn't matter what he did; they were cheering for him anyway. And he was that dude, and especially and it's like at a certain point where it was kind of like he was becoming the character, and then once he became that character, it wasn't no back and forth. For me, when I think of it, from the time that it took off, he was always the face until he came back and he teamed up with McMahon to beat The Rock at WrestleMania in 2001. Yeah, 2001. Uh, yeah, was that 2001? Was it 2001 because they retired in 2000? No, yeah, 2001 because they fought
I
Hogan
was
in
like
2000.
2001. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because he fought Hogan in 2002, or he fought Kevin Nash in 2002. But that he didn't turn heel until then. But it's like when he first won the Royal Rumble and then he won the championship, he was always the face. Not to say that person don't know what they're talking about, but I feel like that analogy that Austin
Well,
was.
so then,
So I
so
say that because, I'm not to control. But I say that because I don't think Swerve right now needs to be faced at anything.
mhm,
Right now, like he is somebody. He's a fan favorite because he's somebody people want to see make it to the top. But he can be a great heel and still
yeah,
be loved, and people want to see it. So he don't necessarily have to turn face. Now, when you get to a certain point where you're ready to push him to get the title,
yeah,
maybe. But then again, you could go with a heel Swerve. Maybe he'll he does he wins any means necessary. All right, that's what he's feeling. That's what he's doing. He's winning however he needs to get to where he wants to be. So to me, that's still a heel tactic. It's not a
yeah.
face tactic. That's not something you do with a face. So You have that
I
run.
mean, could it be like Eddie? How Eddie technically lied, cheating, stole, but nobody looked at Eddie like, oh damn, that was such a terrible thing you did, even as a
In a
face.
way, it was because when he was with China, he was a little bit booed, but even when it was him and Chavo, like they were getting booed. But once you started seeing them do more of their antics, it wasn't so much as the stuff in the ring and the wrestling, it was the antics of what the
Yeah,
Los Guerreros were doing that was starting to get over with the people because it was entertaining. So then people
right, right,
started
right,
loving them. So then it's like, yeah, they were heels and they did heel shit, but then because of how entertaining they were, you like seeing it. You got
right,
you
right,
you
right,
you like seeing them lying, cheating, stealing the match, even though sometimes it came against somebody you might not have wanted to see them beat, but that would
right,
probably be the only time you would dislike it. But if it was anybody else, you was fine with it. So I
right.
feel like Swerve right now, the whole Nana thing, yeah, that's a little extra added thing, but him just the way he's presenting himself now, the way he's talking, the way he's taking the approach, like to me, that's you keep that as a heel and let him win as a heel. Now, if it gets to a moment where he got to go up against somebody and he ends up being more of the fan favorite, then it
Right.
is what it is, and you pull the trigger. But right now, I say he goes at the as the heel. I mean, he's just gonna be loved. People want to see him. Like people swerving like that. We like Swerve. Like
Right,
we
right, right.
but he's better as a dick.
I about to say,
Working
man,
at
because
people's houses talking shit. He's better as a dick.
I was about to say, man, I like swerving while I drive. You know, I be hitting that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
What did
But
Clive say? 2001 WWE. Oh, I did it for the Rock.
yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So I was a year off, but yeah, but around that time though, that was the only time Austin was like, it was like he was a heel, but then once he became full on, until after the invasion, it was like he came back to face and people just loved him. But it's like, but it was Stone Cold. It's like, did you really hate him? Like, did you really, really hate him? Like, you really wasn't booing him too much because half the time you were kind of cheering what he did.
Yeah. Earl, man, seems to think that Ruby Soho looks like total shit in the ring.
Which is crazy because you would think she was actually the more veteran out of all of them.
Which is crazy because she is. Anna Jay's first match literally was in AEW. So the first time she wrestled in AEW was her first ever match. You got Skye Blue, who ain't nothing but what, 2021?
Right.
And
Yeah.
then yeah, you got Ruby, who even before WWE was wrestling, which is crazy, bro, because we've seen Ruby wrestle well before she got to AEW. I don't know what it is. It seemed like ever since she got to AEW, I don't know. It's like all void of wrestling ability.
I mean, it is, but I don't want to say it's all void. Maybe it's just the not. I don't know. Maybe it's not being used to just wrestling a lot of people on the spur of the moment. Because you got how much wrestling time do you have with a lot of these people? Where in WWE, you kind of wrestle and practice with certain people all the time. In AEW, there's a higher fluctuation of people.
So let me ask you this: do you think, because you know how WWE has the Performance Center, you got NXT Developmental, and then you
Mhm.
also have, in between the televised shows, you also got house shows. Well, AEW doesn't have house shows, and they don't have a Performance Center. So literally, unless they train it on their own, really, you're not stepping in the ring doing shit until the show. Do you think maybe they need to start doing some house shows to where even if you're not necessarily wrestling on TV, you
Well,
still getting those? No, no.
that's what Dark and Revelation was. They were doing that.
Mm,
They had
yeah,
that was their
yeah,
NXT because it was on YouTube. So it's like,
true. That's
and then
true.
it
That's
is no
true.
matter how good or bad it was, that was basically they were forcing you to. They were forced AEW wanted to force you, but it was giving you the opportunity to just go out there on the fly and just learn how to do everything you need to do. Understand when something doesn't work or what you need to do. Uh, Marcus says it would be cool to see a women's Continental Classic sometime down the line. It would be a great way for Jamie Hayter to return, give some love to the women. Tony, I agree with you. Actually, that would be actually kind of cool. Uh,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
honestly, I feel like if right now, I think injury wise and contract wise, you kind of you're kind of shorthanded on some women. At least some of the women you would really want to put in the tournament to really give it that prestige. So I'm not. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Marcus. But I need Tony to maybe sign one or two more people and get some people back from injury, and then it's like, hey, let's do this again. But this time, let's do it with the women. And if she's ready and 100% healthy, like Jamie Hayter coming back, hell yeah, I'm
Bro,
with
hey,
that.
hey, that crowd, that roof is about to blow off. And I'm sorry, dude, because Jamie, she was sizzling all that time as a sidekick to Britt Baker. And as soon as we get her as a face, bro, that crowd was
She got
loving when
injured,
she
man.
came
Yeah,
out.
yeah, she got
And
injured, man. That sucked.
out of her
That's
career, man.
that sucked. But that would be cool. Leo says they did start doing house shows for a few weeks before Collision started. I mean, they were, but at the same time, doing Revelation and you got to think about how many matches they were doing on those shows, man. On Dark and Revelations, man. Especially Dark, they were doing like maybe like 12, 15 matches. So it ain't like people weren't getting an opportunity to to work things out and see what's going on. Hopefully she comes back at World's End. That would be kind of cool. Mark says the house shows benefit the wrestlers because they use the house shows to see how the crowd reacts to them and basically rehearse a match before actual feuding on the TV, which is true. But that's what AEW did with Revelation and Dark on YouTube. They allowed but only difference is you could watch the shows on YouTube. And sometimes I would watch a couple of them. They had some matches that were cool, and they had some matches was like, okay, it was a little rough, but it was kind of like you were getting a Owen's hands training on what to do right then and there. You were learning on the spot. It worked well for some because we've actually seen quite a few people who come from Revelation and Dark. What is it? Top
Actually,
Flight.
actually,
They came
speaking
from
of,
there.
you could say Britt Baker, she was off TV, and then she
A lot
came
of
back. She had a crazy record. She built her record after she got injured. On the
Julia
Dark
Hart,
show.
because I damn sure didn't see her win 28 matches in a row. So she was winning them some damn where. So
Marcus says that's what hurt WCW when they cut out house shows.
Yeah. But right now, right now AEW right now I don't think they have the product to do house shows. I think that if they can, they can. But for the most part, like this is the most because you got to think about some of the places they going. And now that they got they got two different shows, they're definitely hitting a lot of the market.
Oh yeah. And by the way, Marcus, shout out to you. I don't know if you knew or not. I don't remember seeing you, but if you are new, welcome to the GOW.
Man, for sure. Because we just
All right,
hanging
man.
out here for the main event. Apparently, this is the three-way match.
Is this the main event? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's 9:48, man. This got to be the main event, unless there's somebody coming out to talk, which I don't know who it is.
Yeah, I don't know why I assumed there's supposed to be another match after this, but it is 9:58. But I feel like this match ain't going to 10 o'clock, so I'm kind of confused on what the hell.
Leo says, man, not having a heavy road schedule is what makes people want to work there too. That is true. Because when you think of WWE's house shows, that is a grueling schedule. They
250
they
days a
work
year.
what 365 a year, and they work 310 days of the year, so they get days off, but sometimes not. Okay, yeah, cool hand and Ruby about to get it on. But that is a reason why Mox versus Mark Briscoe is the main event. I figured it was going to say, man, like time is almost
Yeah, that's gonna either they gonna go over. That's gonna be
I
a
think
quick
that's gonna
ass
be a
match.
short. No, that's gonna have to be a short ass match. Skye Blue kicking it with Anna J. Anna J, how you doing? Saraya, Super Ruby Soho arguing in the outside. Skye Blue about to take this victory. She about to get the number one contender shit. And Soho lost. Skye Blue won.
So is it safe to say that Skye Blue and Julia Hart gonna be team spooky bitches?
I guess. What did the winner get for this match? I missed that part.
I would assume AEW number one. I would assume either AEW Women's Contendership match or a TBS title contendership match. I would assume because after Toni Storm went out came Skye Blue. So I'm assuming they fight for a spot to fight her. We got the LCJ finally made it up out of his mama basement. What's up, bro?
Man, after whacking it. Okay, let me get back to these questions here. Sky Blue and Dynamite now give me a Julia Hart on this show, and it's a 10 out of 10. Marcus, my man, dude, definitely glad to see you here on the GOW man comment page. Clive says AEW wrestlers go to different companies and wrestle. Now that is true too. A lot of, and I think that's the reason why they don't have a lot of house shows, because Tony Khan's allowed wrestlers to go to other independent companies and wrestle. And that's pretty much the essentialness of house shows, because they show up on a lot of house shows. So technically, they do actually, when you think about it, they really do get that kind of training. It's just not the typical WWE house shows. It's other companies which will give them some spotlight and some shine, as Warlow just headbutt the hell out of AR Fox like he should have. And I think that's kind of what separates AEW. Like Leo says, you can go do those things if you want to, but there's not a lot of road shows, so you don't have to travel as much, so you can heal up more. Which probably explains why Darby Allin does all the crazy shit he's been doing weeks in and weeks out.
I love Darby, but good God.
And then Marcus says Julia Hart is the most over member in the House of Black. It's time to change that faction to House of Hart. Not yet. Leo says, yeah, that's true. Clive, AEW wrestlers do independent days too. Then Earl says Ruby Soho seriously looks like she just collected a paycheck and it's in the ring solely because she's under contract. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Of course, the champ says, hey, y'all, after he got done cleaning up. Then Marcus says, man, is it too obvious that Adam Cole is the devil? He's probably set up to get MJF attacked on field get attacked on Full Gear. That could have happened, but I don't know. I don't know. It's not. You can't totally disregard it. You can't totally disregard it. I will say that. Joining you on vacation in Orlando, just got done playing air hockey, foosball, arcade games, and now chilling in a hot tub drinking a nice citrus IPA. I escaped the basement too cold, and what's good for you and me? Roman Reigns is still your nothing. And then, of course, man, Clash says, I feel Devil Mask may beat up Joe. I don't know. It could happen, but then again, maybe it won't. If it's MJF, maybe he won't. We'll see. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Strong AEW Dynamite tonight. That's the first time I've seen you say that, sir. I think I caught up now. Oh, I'm sorry. Marcus says Swerve is my pick to win the tournament. He is a superstar. That's a huge missed opportunity by WWE. So talented in the ring. I met him once. Such a cool, down to earth dude. Bet. All right, man. Go ahead. I think I talked to him. No, I was like, come on, man. I think I talked enough.
Hey man, look, I know when that liquor get the hit, boy. I know I already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
I had to make sure I get the people's comments in. I do make sure we talk to the
bro. You know how I get when I get pissed off, and you just gotta let me do my 1-2. I know once I see about that 4th and 5th, that nod back, I'm like, oh yeah. Let my hey, Dynamite is your show. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cut you off. I'm gonna let you get to the comments, because guess what? We love the people. And hey, bro, I'm kicking it with you. We kicking it. We said we wanted to come out here and shoot the shit with the people, bro. Hey, let Leo over there laughing. Nah,
man. Hey, we got to catch ourselves sometimes, man. We get into it sometimes. We got to catch ourselves. That's all.
I mean, because you know it's funny.
Mark Briscoe
me and you the opposite, because you would talk a lot on stream, but then in person, bro, I would give a play-by-play from the first bell to the last bell of the day and keep going. I won't miss a beat, boy. I be cutting promos in the middle of the shit. I'm like, oh my bad, King. Hey, what you think?
No, you good, brother. Do that shit, man. Yeah, that's part of the show. Sometimes you gotta come out, shoot from the hip, man. Get the people a little something to go home with. Champ says, man, Swerve should win at the very least, be in the finals. I've seen a lot of WWE drones say Swerve isn't good. He's not championship material. Such BS. They have not watched him since his arrival in AEW. He killed it, done 10 times more than he did in E. Earl says Tuco might pull the franchise tonight, huh? No. I got to work in the morning. I ain't pulling too crazy. Nothing too crazy, man. As we got Continental Classic live this Saturday, Garcia versus Claudio Casanova. Yeah, I'm messing up. I'm slurring.
Casanoli. I got you.
Yeah, Casanoli. I said Casanova. Yeah, Casanova. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, TK gonna try to put together what he can against Survivor Series, but
yeah,
I don't know, man. We're gonna see how that works out.
You know what? Let's ask the people. Hey, y'all, we know we got Survivor Series coming up. Tony Khan running the live Rampage and Collision. Y'all watching Rampage, Collision, or Survivor Series, or both? What y'all doing?
Yeah, we want to know that. And if you haven't caught it, please go back to the beginning of the show and catch the franchises shooting from the hip, as he gave us about I want to say about a good 7 minutes of just about 7 minutes about some good fire. And I just want to make sure, man, y'all go back to the beginning of the podcast tonight and just catch that fire that my boy just had to let off.
I promise dude, I don't know how like a quick 30 seconds, like a minute. I don't know how that just turned. I didn't realize I said as much as I did. So I looked up after I said, all right, bro, I'm done. And I looked up, and that shit said 7:55.
Oh, like my boy going. I'm like, this is a good match. I said, my boy on fire. This is a good match. Oh, wait, man, let's go. But yeah, man, please go to the beginning of the show, man, because my boy had to let them trolls know what it is. But that kind of goes back to what some of the people are saying right now, man. Champ says, happy Thanksgiving, everyone, before I get too much IPA in this hot tub. Hey, man, just make sure you got your life jacket on. Nobody needs to find you drowning. Earl says both. And then Leo says, I'll be watching AEW on Saturday. Champ, he didn't say anything, or I guess he forgot to put something. But Leo, you're going to be watching Survivor Series. Mama, what it do? Can't wait to see you tomorrow.
What's up, Mom?
Who's the real and only loserweight champion? You are, sir. You the only loser. Cloud says, I'll be watching AEW, TNA, and WWE, also Memphis Wrestling. Man, Cloud, you're going to have like 5 TVs going on.
Hell yeah, bro. What's your electric bill looking like out there in the Bahamas?
Man, what's your cable bill? What's them apps looking like, bro? Shit.
That too. Hey. If you are streaming illegally, I won't tell nobody.
Shit, he told already. He said, but man, I gotta mess with the champ, man. He was talking shit. He called me a Roman. Ever since he called me a Romanite, man, we've been at odds, man. We've been at odds. Clive gonna have that setup. Yeah, boy, he got that setup set up.
Man, what's that NFL package special? Hey, look, man. So I don't know if y'all can see right now, but the King, he currently got my prized possession right there because he happened to get lucky and he won the last pay-per-view. So he got that good old GOW title right there. I will be reclaiming it though after Survivor Series. I will bring my baby back home. My baby has been kidnapped.
We'll see. I might give it back. I'm feeling real Jay Whitish right now.
He said Jay Whitish. Well, hey, look, man. Mom said congratulations. I don't congratulate him.
He says now too cold. I'll be in C-Town soon, and I might give you a special gift courtesy of the tribal chief, a gift you might not be too pleased to receive. My guy, yeah, you come on down through the hood and see if you make it. No, I'm just loving Patriots, man. But no, man. Thank you, Mama. And man, I plan to hold on to this championship throughout the end of the year, and start 2024 at where I belong as the true rightful undisputed king of the GOW. So, most definitely, man, we're going to do what we do. We're going to rock it out.
Leo said he gonna give you a John Cena CD. Nah, man, I couldn't find that one.
No, he can keep that. I don't want that. He can keep that.
Oh, man. It's all good, though, man. It's all good. It is all good because one of these days we will have an official GOW title. Or for the time being, hey, it is what it is. Joe says, why is your background?
Oh yeah, the background. Yeah, that's all the background. I have to blur out the background. Y'all don't need to see all the rest of that stuff. I mean, y'all can kind of see what it is, but y'all don't need to see all the rest of that stuff.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, we might be trying to get a sponsorship deal or something.
Right.
We can't show the competition of the competition.
Right. I don't need them knowing I like everything.
They're like, damn, man, is he loyal to anything?
Yeah, I'm biased. I like everything. Right
Oh
now,
man,
man, as Mark Briscoe's already bleeding from the forehead. That boy Moxley got him bleeding.
man, I tell you what, bro. AEW alone could supply a goddamn blood bank with as much blood they be donating.
Man, look here. Hey,
Jesus.
you got them guys that'll go out there and that's that old school cats that'll bleed. That's the problem, man. A lot of these people that are watching AEW, man, they're like I said, you're so used to what WWE has been for the past 15, almost 20 years that
Yeah,
if you didn't watch nothing, if you didn't watch TNA, if you didn't watch Ring of Honor during that time frame, man, you're doing yourself a disservice. Because at
that's
least if you, it's one thing for people who watch WWE and watch those other companies, because we
right,
watch
right,
those other companies. That's how we got to know a lot of the people that you now kind of see in WWE now. But still, I digress from that. But if you only watch WWE because you just thought everything else was crap because WWE was the best, then man, you're doing yourself a disservice. So of course, nothing AEW does is going to seem like it's good or whatever. So Earl says
Clive
grown
says,
man drank
yeah,
solid red chocolate rum. I said, man, this the what you got the Sava? I got the Savedeca. I don't even know how to. What the hell is the name of this?
I don't know, vodka.
Vodka. just
Shit.
drink. It's called
yeah.
drink. It's called
Clive
drink.
says, Abyssus Monsters Ball. That used to be some jacked up
Yeah,
shit.
that man, Ultimate X
Yeah,
match, King of the Mountain. I actually liked it, the King of the Mountain. That was different. That was
yeah.
You
something.
told me about him?
No, I ain't showing that. Oh, this the bottle of John. Oh, let me show you this real quick. You ever seen something like this? Oh, Queen.
Woo, woo. Hey. You know what you should do?
What's up?
You should put it. You should put it in the cup.
I was putting the cup. I do. I'll put it in the cup tomorrow. Look here, I can't promise if we'll get a prediction show in tomorrow or not because it's Thanksgiving. We got family stuff to do.
Only if I'm coming on the screen.
What?
You can't have a show tomorrow if I ain't on it.
You can be on the show. It's a family affair. I mean, Allie be on the show whenever the hell she want to. I don't say shit. But no, I'll pour a drink tomorrow if we can do that. But I already poured my vodka in my other glass, so I don't want to.
Yeah, man. Just make sure you know. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, never mind.
I got to make it to work tomorrow, man. I got to make it to work tomorrow. It's a holiday. I can't call off.
Yeah, man. Hey, or you could be like, man, hey, courtesy of Leo, you could say Leo they gave you the day off.
Well, he give me the day off from here, but he can't give me the day off from the real one.
Oh man. I wanna bait you to saying something about that place so bad, but you know what? I'm not. Because if you ain't got a job, you can't record me no more, and then the GLW be no more. So I'm gonna let it slide.
Nope. That's why I ain't saying nothing. Right now, man, is that boy Moxley's about to get that 1, 2, 3, but that boy Mark Briscoe still got some fight left. He will not give up. Not yet. No.
But I will say this is the Mark Briscoe I wanted to see in AEW.
I wanted to see the Briscoes. Like you could have just let them give us the Briscoes. Let's just be real about that.
Which is correct. Again, you know, I understand that their past may not be the greatest, but man, bro, I see. I've seen people in baseball, basketball, football, wrestling. I've seen people do and say a lot worse and be promoted like ain't a goddamn thing wrong.
Nick Gage got to wrestle a match. I'm sure with a pizza cutter. And gave a slice of brains to the fans in the front row of John Mox. Like, come on, man. Like, really? Come on, man. What are we tripping about? Y'all done let all this. Y'all been letting this stuff been going on for 4 years. When the pandemic was going on, y'all had no problem with letting these crazy ass matches go on TV because y'all wanted people to watch. Why are you stopping now?
Come on.
Oh, paradigm shift. Paradigm shift is over. 1, 2, 3. Moxley picked up 3 points. So we got Swerve, we got Jay White, and we got Moxley picking up 3 points tonight for that Continental Classic tournament that we will be getting every AEW show here on out for the rest of the month until World's End, December 30th. One pass, we know, Clyde. And that's why I'm actually liking this tournament, man. Because right now, boy, I mean,
hey, you got some good quality wrestling. Like this show, I feel like it was really a strong show.
Yeah, it really was. It really was because you introduced this new tournament, and plus, you just kind of pepper in a few other things. Definitely want to see what that new title looks like. But Eddie Kingston was a man of his word. Got that AEW Ring of Honor World Championship, that New Japan Open Strong Championship. You got that new Continental Classic Championship. Hey,
but you know what? I like that because now it makes sense for you to have all these wrestlers on all these different shows. So if you're not doing something with the champion at that time, so say you don't have an AEW storyline for Mox, you can send his ass to New Japan, the Ring of Honor, and it makes sense. You know why he's there. He's not just there just to randomly show up, just to show, which is cool, but now you got a purpose.
All right, so the Blue League will have Brian Daniels and Brody King, Andrade, Claudio, Daniel Garcia, and Eddie Kingston. Ooh, that's the Blue League. Oh man, okay, TK, okay, TK.
TK showing out.
All right, TK, you done reached in your bag once again. See, this is when TK. See, this is what I like when TK reaching is in his bag, man. When TK like, all right, man. What can I look at? Earl giving out 3.1s on a Dynamite. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Do my eyes deceive me? Hold on, brother. Hold on, man. Let me make sure
let me pull it up on the screen so you can see it. So you can see it clearly.
Let me make sure I ain't tripping, man. Let me see. I ain't tripping. Did Earl just say 3? Earl gave a 3.1 on a Dynamite. Easy. Ooh. Easy. Ooh, Earl.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the holiday season, boy. You know it. This is Earl's way of giving thanks. This is Earl's way of giving thanks. I feel it. Okay.
Yes,
I salute to you, Earl. Man, he says the tournament gives something to look forward to each week. Most definitely, man. Each show, because we got another tournament with that Blue League that's going to start on Rampage and Dynamite. I'm sorry, Collision and Rampage this Saturday. So that's going to continue. It's going to be every AEW show. So every week we're going to see these matchups. And this is what separates WWE from AEW, because it's these type of matchups. It's these type of matchups that are like, man, even if you want to say, well, what's the purpose that we may get to see some of these people? Well, we're in a tournament. So let's put some of these matchups that you may not thought you would see in a thing, and right now I'm enjoying it. Like, bro, I enjoyed this Moxley and Mark Briscoe. I enjoyed Roosh versus Jay White. I enjoyed seeing Swerve versus Jay Lethal. Sorry, my dog's going crazy. I think AJ at the door.
Do he got keys?
I don't know. Of course not. But I enjoy this different kind of feel, man, because it was more of just wrestling focus. Like, we got some of the promos, which seeing MJF and them setting up the Samoa Joe, that was cool. Then of course, man, the what was it? The Cage promo, the Christian Cage promo, that was kind of, that was what it was, man. But then Toni Storm did what she did. So those are some cool things, but the wrestling, the focus on the tournament, and just further pushing, giving people an opportunity to be seen, to do something. We say, PK, we want to see you do something with all these talent. This is doing something with the talent. You're putting these people in a tournament to show you who they are, how good they are, and who can be the best out of this group. So and you're going to give me a month long of this, and we're going to watch a month long tournament. This is almost March Madness like. So I'm good with it. So all right, and that World's End, bruh, TK gonna do. You gonna give us one good one for the end of the year? I mean, literally December 30th, end of the year, AEW. You got that, because WWE ain't touching it. At least as far as I know right now, they ain't touching it. They ain't doing nothing at that time frame. They saving everything for the Royal Rumble at the end of the month, in January. So it's like, All right, cool. This is a great time for you because they got Survivor Series and then NXT Deadline. So to
Mhm.
go from full gear to World's End, this gives you time to build that up and put on another pay-per-view. Whoo, yeah, I'm hyped, man. If you can't tell, I'm hyped. Shit.
Hey, so real quick too. Speaking of, I know we talked about AEW going up against Survivor Series this weekend. I don't know how long it's supposed to be, but apparently Family Guy is going to go head to head with AEW starting in 2024 as well. So I'm curious to see how that viewership goes for certain parts because
Hey,
I
Family Guy's a half hour, bro. It's a half hour. I'm not tripping on that. I'm not tripping on half an hour. I'm not tripping on the half an hour. First and foremost, it's Family Guy. You can watch it whenever.
yeah.
It's whatever, and I'm not tripping about it. Oh, hey, V.
Hmm.
I'm not tripping on it. It is what it is. But no, no, AEW is gonna be fine. It's only gonna be different if it messes with
What?
Can I go get some food?
Yes, go.
I mean, why y'all talking? Interrupting my show.
I didn't know what he was saying.
I hear it. You deaf.
I'm drunk.
Deaf, drunk. Okay, I got you. All right, back to the show. No, man, but I enjoy what we got, and yeah, man, I'm good with it, man. It's gonna be a good tournament. I'm gonna enjoy the show at the end of the month. Um, I expect good things. I expect it to be a really good pay per view.
No, man, absolutely. I'm ready. I'm excited. We are 3 days away. So, man, look, we done gave y'all full gear. Y'all done got this. Y'all done had Crown Jewel from us before that. And then shit, before that, y'all done had something else. And then before that, y'all done had something else.
Man, y'all been having a lot, man. We've been giving y'all whatever
Damn,
y'all
bro,
want.
golly, man. Between last year and this year, man, the amount of times we have been hip hopping over each other's houses for for these long ass pay per views. My God, yeah, and we're gonna still do it. We're gonna do it well into
We're gonna
2024. Oh
ride
my,
it, right? I'm about to say we riding right into 2024. Where you think you gonna be? You wanna be on the east side, baby, for
yes,
world's
sir.
end, baby. We gonna do this.
And I'm not gonna say nothing yet. We ain't gonna say nothing yet, but after the pay-per-view on Saturday, we got an announcement that's coming up on that Monday, but we'll talk about that then. Only way you can find out about that then is if you bring your ass right back to the GOW. So with that being said, man, y'all gotta make sure y'all come holler at us, man, to find out what we gonna say. Yeah, yeah. Leave y'all on the cliffhanger. How about that?
Man, because like I said, if you went back and listened to the beginning of the show, which I hope that y'all do, because again, my boy gave y'all about 8 minutes of just fire. My boy just let some fire loose, and y'all need to let my boy do what he do. He said, y'all either going to continue to do it, or we going to get it, or we going to go to another podcast. You know what, Earl? Damn, when you put it like that, we'll see y'all when we see you. I guess we'll see y'all. I guess we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Oh man.
Ah, shit. Damn, Earl. Yeah, we'll show up, Earl. Damn it. Attendance check. All right. We're gonna do an attendance check. All right, bet. Earl, Leo, you get the attendance sheet ready. Everybody show up, man. Friday and Saturday, man. So make sure y'all show up.
Yeah.
But real for real, tomorrow's the holiday, man, and we wish everyone a safe holiday. And enjoy your family time. Hopefully everyone gets to spend time with their family. Every time I hear the Mickey outro, I always remember the infamous miss 100% of the shots you don't take them. So I'm going to shoot my shot.
Yeah.
Leo, yeah, Leo. Hey, he damn sure took his shot. God damn it, almost got our asses kicked. But no, man. But we really appreciate y'all, man. We really hope everyone have a safe and enjoyable holiday, and that you get to see the loved ones that you want to see and be around. Um, the we're I would like to get a prediction show in tomorrow. We're not gonna do an over under on Thursday. That's too long. We got a lot going on. Prediction show, it's Survivor Series. It's only maybe what 5-7 matches, 5 to 7 matches. That's nothing. we'll see to try to get that in. If not, we'll see y'all Friday with that. We'll do the over under on Sunday, kind of give y'all a little something different. Other than that, bro, have a great holiday. Enjoy the family time. Eat good. I'll see you at work tomorrow, but as far as the show wise, we appreciate everybody, man. It's been a hell of a ride. I don't want to get too mushy, but man, we y'all been rocking with us, man. And every show, man, has been someone new. Every show, and we appreciate y'all, man. And we're really thankful that y'all could be doing anything else better in the world, and y'all chose to hang out with us. So, without being too mushy again, the King appreciates and is very humble that y'all gracious with y'all presence.
Absolutely, absolutely. And after that, man, look, like he said, tomorrow, happy Turkey Day. And don't be no bitch.
Earl says, take the day off tomorrow and do the predictions show during the Friday night block party. You know what, Earl? Yeah, Earl, you know what? That makes sense. We'll see y'all Saturday, man, for Friday night. We're going to come on a little early for the Friday night SmackDown. We'll do the prediction show. Classes, I appreciate Wrestling Generation. The Wrestling Generation of Wrestling Podcast. We appreciate you, Cloud. Leo, of course, laughing at our goofy asses. But you know what? That's what we'll do. We'll do the prediction show Friday during SmackDown. We'll come on. We'll talk the talk then. That makes sense. We'll do that then. We can just shoot the shit and talk with the people. After we didn't got our bellies full and whatnot. Earl, man, see, that's why you are who you are, bro. We'll see y'all Friday, man. Y'all enjoy y'all holiday. Once again, we appreciate y'all. My boy, do what you do, man.
And you are listening to the GOW podcast because, we always like to do it with a little hardcore country.
Thank you. Bye-bye, bitch.